We seeing all these fucking big numbers in the NBA so far, bro. What's going on with that?
Niggas turned to hit the button, man.
The game changed, right?
Niggas hit the button. You know, it's crazy you bring it in with that because I was having a conversation with somebody on Facebook, as always, and they were saying that the 90s is overrated. We were looking at the best basketball we ever seen. Now, I don't dispute that. You know what I'm saying? But I also, you're not going to say the 90s is overrated. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't try to, like you said, dispute that, but there could be an argument still. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they saying like, well, I think you probably, because like you said, you like to feed into talking to people that's a lot younger than you. You know what I'm saying?
Even my age.
With sports, you know what I mean?
But years younger too.
Yeah, so for them it is, you know what I'm saying? Because for me it was, I'm like, yo, LeBron in 2003, 2004, I was like, yo, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Yeah, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. But it's not like I'm not going to say that Kevin Durant is not like a better offensive player than him, you know what I'm saying? Or like a Ja Morant isn't more athletic than him and more exciting, you know what I'm saying? Like I could feed with the times, you know what I mean? But to what you saying, I think the game changed a lot. Even from
the game is different from 20 years ago, like you just mentioned with LeBron James. LeBron was drafted 20 years ago, so you don't include him. You don't include that era with this era.
And it's fucked up because we watched more. We even watched more, and we watched some of the 90s too. So it's
I watched
like,
a lot of the 90s.
Yeah, so it's like we seen so many different variations of the NBA because a lot of the conversation right now is like, is Giannis' last 3 years as dominant as Shaq's 3 years with LA to be?
No,
you know? And I don't think so neither. But it's just that he makes.
But it doesn't
good.
make it less dominant.
Yeah,
it doesn't. I seen somebody, not to take away, but somebody's like, yo, would you take Jokic over prime Shaq?
Oh.
It's an argument. It's
not
argument. It's just not a quick hell fucking no.
But you got because if you tell me whatever we played and shit like that.
Yeah, where we playing? This is what my standpoint is.
But I think
always
Jokic could have played in the early 2000s.
I think Jokic could have played in the 90s, but he would have been Arvydas Sabonis.
Yeah, it would have just looked a little different because of what the game was doing.
He would have been Arvydas.
He would have been dominating, yeah.
Bro, he would have been Arvydas Sabonis. We had a Jokic.
That boy was nice too.
Son, let me say what I'm saying.
Let me say
what I'm saying. It is no difference from Arvydas Sabonis than what we see with Jokic, even with Vlade Divac. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a different game. They had the game set and the game skills to do that.
To play right now.
To do exactly what they're doing. What you see these big guys doing, they were able to do that. It's just, no. The coaches was not going to allow that. Your big ass go down there and do that. Yeah. Vlade, if you're going to do that from the post, from the block. From the block. Throw the pass from the block. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't shoot from where? You shoot below that free throw line.
Even
you understand what I'm saying?
Even Dwight said he had that problem. Like, I wanted to shoot threes.
And look at him over there now. Yeah. I'm shooting threes. So this is what I try to tell. This is all I try to say. Oh, look at what Donovan Mitchell did the other night against the Bulls. The Bulls defense is trash. Trash. And it's not taken away from Donovan Mitchell, but don't make it seem like, oh, you could have just plopped him in any game in the 90s and he'd have dropped 70. Yeah, the difference is the moment he going over 30, he heating up. You know what he catching? You know what he catching, right?
Straight bowls. Straight bowls. Even when you get to 20,
does he make it to 70? You know what I'm saying? Does he make? This is what and nobody wants to get to that point. Oh, but this is the most skilled athletes that we have seen ever, and it is going to continue to be like that. The most athletic is going to continue to be like that. Sports progresses.
Evolves, yeah.
It evolves. That's what makes it so great. So I love all this shit. But don't try to knock that because you couldn't stay up past 9 o'clock and see David Robinson drop 71.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that was his career high, right? Jokic, 51?
David Robinson had 70.
Shaq had 61
with no threes.
Nah, David Robinson. That was triple double or quadruple double?
Quadruple double
With 71. Come on, bro. 10 blocks.
So this is what I'm saying. Like we can't. You're not just gonna do that and be
in
like,
every era you can pluck out. Yeah.
There's a bunch. No, it was a lot of superstars and all stars in the '90s. Just because Mike is the only one that won, doesn't the school and Kevin Johnsons and all.
Yeah,
this
you can pluck out players that scored
Stop
50, 60 and shit.
Yeah.
In every era, you pluck out these unordinary players that do shit like that. It just. That's how the world is. Like, it don't matter what time and period we in. There's just somebody that's just skilledly talented. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it just so happens that in this era, there's a bunch of that. You know what I'm saying?
I hands down believe if you put Steph and AI in this generation, they're unguardable. They're unguardable. Stephon Marbury.
No, Stephon Marbury would have been killing right now.
He was killing like when the coaches were still like frowning at his game. Frown at the shit we watching and celebrating. They like
that boy was nice.
You know what I'm saying? So now they have more free reign, and it's great to watch. But don't discredit what has came before them and think that y'all always go to that. Yeah, people are always gonna go to the nostalgia. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's the great. 20 years. Yeah, that's the grading curve. That's how it go.
Sometimes you just gotta put yourself in a level eyesight and just look at everything and just be like, oh, all right, this person was nice at this time. Mm-hmm. This person was nice. I think he could play in this era. There's certain players that you could be like, yo, they could have played in any era.
I feel like these are the best athletes we've ever seen in NBA history. Yeah. And I think I could say that in every sport. I think I could say that about MLB. I think I could say that about the NBA. I think I could say that about soccer, even hockey. I could say that about, what am I forgetting? I just forgot some NFL. I said NFL, NBA.
NFL, NBA, basketball, football, baseball, hockey, you can
soccer. We're looking at the great. Look what Aaron Judge just did. You know what I'm saying?
And they get younger and younger too. Like, the fuck?
This is what I mean.
Even if you look at like the Olympics and X Games and shit, even
tennis. Look at Coco Gauff, who's playing tonight. The new Serena Williams. You know what I'm saying? Young girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Evolution.
My point to that was, we have the greatest athletes in the NBA, but the game is trash. The game
is a lot of emphasis and just offense.
It's nothing but offense.
And that goes to every sport too.
Yeah, but I'm talking about NBA because even with MLB, it's a lot of bullshit calls and all. You know, but we ain't gonna
trying to make the game go faster.
But just with the NBA, you see carries all the time. How many times are they calling travel now?
Ja Morant is the king of that.
They call travel. This year is the most they've called travel because people see it as blatant now.
Yeah.
So they're calling travel. Ja carries every goddamn possession.
Every move, when he starts his move, is
the ball is here. Here. This is.
When your palm is under the ball, you carrying the basketball.
And the ball is on top. I love Ja, but watch him tonight. He starts, his hezzy is here, and then it just somehow does this, and that's what throws a lot of the defenders off because it's
I can't play defense.
Weird. It's like, what the fuck was that?
He could throw his arm,
and then he just jump in the air.
He could throw his arm at me when he going in for a layup, and I gotta just
and it's like what I point out with you with LeBron when he used to get away with the travel and shit, and before people made it hot, right? I'm like, son, he travels all the time. Crab dribble. Get the fuck out of here. Crab's got like 8 legs. What is he talking about? Okay, all right. It's this, but you don't kill the highlight of the main attraction. Ja is one of the main attractions. You don't take that away from him.
He a top 5 player now?
On his way.
He like top 10.
You might could even slide him down in there because it's kind of like when Kobe was at his last years and we was like, yo, it's Kobe. That's kind of where LeBron is at now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All his friends are gone. He's the only one around, and Chris Paul.
Kevin Love still playing.
But come on.
You know what I mean? I feel you. I feel what you
11 minutes a game or some shit.
Yeah, because LeBron is wilding to be in his 20th
So
year.
it's at that point.
Yeah.
But we can't just say, yo, the NBA game is good to watch because of how many athletes and stars is in this shit now.
It's a beautiful game, though.
Right. But to walk up the court and chucking threes like everybody is Steph Curry, or you down 1 and you chucking threes, or you even up 7 and
it's
you still
crazy
chucking
to think
threes.
that the analytics say that that's the best shot.
That's not the, unless it's from the corner, that is not the best shot. That's the best shot on the floor. That corner 3, that's the best shot on the floor, period. But
that's
in
why I like
situations, that is not the best. Go to the hole, get the foul.
That's why I like watching Andrew Wiggins, because he get to his spot.
He go to his spot and he do what he do. All his 63s a game.
DeMar DeRozan.
Hitting 15. DeMar DeRozan.
Get to his spot. KD even get to his spot.
KD don't shoot too many threes.
He get to his spot.
KD shoot about 4 threes a game unless he hot. If he hit them first 3, you in for a long night.
Yeah, like
but if he take one, hit one, miss one, he ain't shooting too many. He going right inside there, and he gonna snipe you.
That's how
that's how you supposed to play.
Yeah.
All that 3-point shit, I just don't like it, man. I don't like it. And I think a lot of teams lose more trying to play like the Phoenix Suns in the early 2000s.
Fast pace.
Yeah, and then when you see teams that actually play defense and put that first, they go on runs. Look at the Knicks. When they start playing defense, they go on runs because you're going to score. Mm-hmm. But you can't let the other team score as much as you.
But shout out to everybody that had a crazy, like their highest career scoring and everything like that. Luka went crazy.
This is the most historic NBA season so far. Yeah. Even Embiid went crazy. Remember the little run AD was having?
He averaging like 32 right now in the last 5 games.
Silent but quietly. Nobody's talking about SGA. Fucked up my $6,000 ticket the other day, scoring 14 points, but that's neither here or there. But he's averaging 31 in OKC and should be an All-Star.
Yeah.
So this is
NBA warming up.
Nah, it's hot. It's hot. Clay had 54 the same night Donovan Mitchell had 71, and nobody wanted to talk about it. He hit 10 threes. Mm-hmm. Smoking shit. And had
David
to.
Booker wild out again. He had like 55 or something with 11 threes or some shit like that. He wild out.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. He hurt now, though. Last night, Giannis had 55. Mm-hmm. After the 2 previous games, he had 44 and 22. And he had 40 and 20 rebounds. Yeah. Consecutive games to score 55. Like, it's it.